Well, I'm just going to do one of my brassica beds. I brought some of my Greyhound cabbages up to put in the ground. So I've already weeded this bed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some lime in and some farmyard manure. Then I'll put the brassicas in and put the netting over it. So I'll just put the camera down and you can watch what I'm up to. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scatter some agricultural lime over the top of the bed. This was actually, I found a big bag of this in the shed when I first took on the plot. And it's lasted me for years. It was a massive big bag. So I'm just going to put some in the bed because it's beneficial to plants that like alkaline, as it helps them extract the nutrients that they need from the soil, and it also helps against clubroot. And when I took the cover off this bed, there was quite a lot of slugs and snails. So the first job I did, that's just an empty snail shell I found, so a bit of a false alarm there. But the first job I did was to gather up all the slugs and snails I could find, and they have now been relocated to the building site next door, and as far as I'm concerned they can all stay there. I'm sure the building site will like to have a little starter for their wildlife corridor that they're going to build there. Right, next is the farmyard manure. I've got a couple of bags of these that Delilah bought me for helping to construct a raised bed for her. And if I can just find my knife, I'll be able to get the bag open. It's a nut pocket. Right, try and cut the top off without slicing through my leg, John. There we go, no problem. That would have spoiled my day if I cut myself. I shouldn't be able to cut it like that, I should be more careful. But yeah, this farmyard manure, it's well rotted down and it's broken down really well. It's really composted well. It looks just like normal compost. There's absolutely no smell to it whatsoever. So I'm just going to use this hand tiller to break up some of the bigger lumps and to mix the lime and the compost all into the topsoil. It's quite a good little tool, this. It's no good in the wet conditions, but we haven't had any rain for, I don't know when the last time we had any rain. It's been quite a couple of weeks anyway. So it's quite good in these conditions. It's not very good on clay soil, as the lumps of clay are very difficult to break up, but in this bed it works quite well, and it will easily mix the top layers in, get all the lime and the manure mixed together with the topsoil. As you can probably tell from this tool, from its distinctive red handle, this is from the Wolf Darton range, where you buy the handle, then you just buy the heads and swap the heads over for whatever tool you want. So I've got this, and I've got a couple of hoes and a couple of other tools. I haven't got the rake because I already had this rake, and this rake it's just as good as any other rake. It's actually quite good, actually. It's just one I got from B&Q, nice little cheap rake, and it does the job. So I'm just going to spread it out a bit more even before I then make the ground firm before planting in the cabbages. Well, I've got 9 Greyhound cabbages here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to place them out where I'm going to plant them. Just space them out so that I know that each one's got enough space. And also I'm putting them all in the middle as that square. The net's going to be at its highest, which makes it less likely that a butterfly can leave plant eggs on it. So they're all just going to go down the centre, but all well spaced apart. These can go all the way up. These can go all the way up to the first leaves, so up to there. And firm the soil and all around them, so there's no movement. Okay, 1 down, 8 more to go.
And there we have it, the first of the brassicas. Greyhound cabbage. Well, that's it for today. Not an awful, I didn't do an awful lot actually. I put those cabbages in, done a little bit of weeding and watered some things. Because there's not an awful lot of rain on the forecast and it's been dry for weeks. So at least I've got something done and I can come up during the week and crack on with some other jobs. It's mostly getting the beds prepped and getting stuff in the ground now, you know. So yeah, I'm going to call it a day and go home early, but thanks for watching and I'll see you all again next time.